All right. How we doing? All right, just gotta wait for the studio thing to get going here. All right. What is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another live stream for you guys. And Browns had day one of joint practices in Philadelphia today. I give my thoughts on what went down and everything. Oh, there's Lamar with the laughing emojis. What's good, Lamar? Always love when you pop in with those emojis. It's like, oh, there he is. Oh man, but not gonna pull up all the tweets from everything, but I'm just gonna go through like some of the observations that were made. Of course, Philly is one of those, I guess, teams that doesn't let you film 11 on 11 drills, which I get. But there was a lot of stiff competition from what I understand. I mean, Denzel Ward was in a war with Devontae Smith at times. AJ Brown, I think, was going up against Emerson. I didn't hear anything about Greg Newsome. Unless I'm mistaken, I did not hear a thing about him. I know he practiced, but yeah, I heard absolutely nothing. Now, got to give a huge shout out to the beat writers that made the trip. Nathan Segura being one of the main guys. He's like the sideline reporter. Although I think he's in the booth now with Doug Deacon retiring. So, yeah, Nathan Segura essentially gave us a nice little synopsis of everything. Essentially saying early impressions in Philly. Our pass rush is disruptive. Miles and Za'Darius both got home a few times in 11 on 11. Watson totally in sync with Amari and Njoku. Nice. Multiple connections with both. Love it. Some great back and forth. A lot of stars. Good to see. But yeah, probably one of the biggest things I've learned from today. Both defenses were stifling the offenses. The offenses didn't really do much on either side. And just saw a video of Myles Garrett signing autographs. Yeah. Wow. Ah. Yeah, Elliot Shore Parks, who's an Eagles beat writer. Let me pull this tweet up real quick, guys. And then pull this tweet up from Elliot Shore Parks. Okay. You see Nathan Zagura retweeted this image. Yeah. This is essentially what. There we go. All right. So this is, of course, from Elliot Shore Parks, who is the Eagles' like number one or like one of their beat writers. And as you could see, he, I guess, likes to keep track of winning joint practices. I've never heard of that in my life, but okay. But from the Eagles' point of view, he said, surprised how much, and I quote, surprised how much the offense struggled. Offensive didn't get much of anything going, had 1 to 2 deep completions, but honestly, I think they were sacks in a game. Hurts didn't have much time to work from the pocket, which again goes to show you how gnarly this freaking front four is going to be this year. Za'Darius, Miles, Dalvin, Shelby did practice today too. That was good to hear. On defense, they definitely got to Watson a few times, but lots of open receivers. Best deep pass of the day was by Watson. Also surprising how the Browns seem to be a more energized team. Last year in Cleveland, it was the Eagles. Browns came into this practice fired up. Well, it's funny because yesterday, Elliot Shore Parks came on the Twitter complaining, and I actually try to find the tweet here so you guys know I'm not lying because this is actually hilarious in my opinion. I can't imagine someone actually coming on the Twitter and tweeting something like this, but he was getting flamed by his own fan base. Like I cannot imagine someone literally coming on here, tweeting and then getting flamed by his own fan base. So I'm trying to find the tweet. Unless he deleted it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Ready? Let me do this real quick. There we go. As you can see with this tweet here, this is what he said yesterday. And I quote, Eagles joint practices against Cleveland will be on Monday and Tuesday at 5 p.m. I don't know why they had these practices so late, but okay. Then Elliott came out and said they really need to stop practicing with the Browns, a poorly run franchise, if they are going to insist on practicing at silly times and not in the morning like a real team. I saw this yesterday and I thought, but wait, I thought the Eagles, with them being the host, decided the structure and everything, in the practice time. So you're mad at your own team for doing that, I guess. All right. Yeah, back to the other stuff. Like I'm just looking through all the tweets talking about, how the Eagles did, and yeah, I think it's safe to say defense literally won the day today on both sides. And of course, coming from the guy that famously keeps track of joint practice wins and losses, he said the Browns won today, so that's nice. Ah, yeah. Can't imagine keeping track of freaking joint practices. Like what kind of what are we doing? Now some more stuff from Nathan Zagura. He said it was a day for defenses, that's for sure. Yep. Both offenses got sacked off the field. That's what I've heard. Yeah, both teams pass rushes are, as he says, no joke. Fortunately, there wasn't many videos posted on our end. Our beat writers were more or less just tweeting, and not really taking videos. If you want to look for videos, you would have to go to, I guess, the Eagles beat writers because they were posting videos, but we weren't. So, otherwise, I'd probably have a few videos for you. Oh well, it is what it is. But my thoughts right now, yeah, our defensive front is going to be nasty, especially if they can stay healthy. I know right before the end of the session, three guys got banged up. Jack Conklin, Denzel Ward, Myles Garrett all got banged up a little bit. From what I understand, though, it sounds like Myles and Denzel are going to be fine. Don't know about Jack Conklin, though. Hopefully, Jack will be fine. But in the case that he's not going to be fine, maybe he'll miss a couple weeks. We got Dewan Jones to fill in. But hopefully, Jack will be good. All right. Just looking through Twitter. I don't think there's anything else to really talk about. Really not a lot. 17 and 0 in practice, baby. Yeah. What do I think our record's going to be? Well, I'd probably say I'll go on a limb and say right now 10 and 7. Yeah. 10 and 7, maybe 11 and 6 at the most. 10 and 7 seems right. Worst like 9 and 8, 8 and 9. Again, because we're the Browns and we like to do that. I don't think anybody else posted anything, but let me see. Is there anything else that was posted by the Browns beat that I might have missed? Oh, Conklin had a concussion, and Ward not feeling good. Oh, okay. So Mary Kay Cabot actually came out with the updates on the guys that walked off. Miles, foot injury. He says he'll be fine. Conklin, hitting the head, being evaluated for concussion. And Ward, not feeling too well. Yeah, so that's good. Mike Ford broke up a pass from Jalen Hurts. Yeah. Elijah Moore today, though. Yeah, there was no Elijah Moore because of the rib injury he suffered. So it sucks. There's like no videos from the practice session today. Well, I heard our defense was elite. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yep, we were getting sacks left and right. Elliot Shore Parks said that he saw like 6 sacks on our end. We were getting into Jalen Hurts' business a lot. I actually saw where I guess Miles was absolutely beating Mailata like a drum. And right, like I love that, man. This pass rush is going to be no joke. Makes me happy. I hear that and I get that devious, evil little smile. You know, as long as our guys can actually stay healthy for the year, we'll be really good. Because I can't trust our depth, except for Obo. I like Obo, but I really don't want to have him thrusted into a primarily numbered like 1 or 2 spot. You have Isaiah McGuire, who I really want to see what he can do. And the reason why I'm talking like that is because no Alex Wright, no Isaiah Thomas. They both went down with knee injuries at around the same exact time. I think one was during a game and one was during practice. Because of course. Yeah, that's of course that's how it would go. Didn't hear anything about our offense though. Didn't hear much at all. It's like, wow, I did not hear really anything about our offense. The beat writers must have just been watching. Man, I know like last year in Cleveland, like our beat writers were posting videos left and right. This year they didn't. See what see if there's any other stuff on the beat writers. DTR talking to Joe Thomas. Love it. Walked barefoot to the bus. Okay. Okay, buddy. Yeah. Okay. I think Zach Jackson probably had the most stuff tweeted from the practice. Jakeem Grant returning punts. Good to see. Yeah, Browns pass rush is having a day. They did. Yep. It's 2 deep ones to Devontae in that period. Zadarius Smith had a sack between the 2 big plays. On the Anthony Schwartz, but he's ruled out. Wasn't the prettiest throw, but Watson and Schwartz had about 60-yarder and one-on-ones that was perfectly placed. The only thing I saw about Greg Newsome was Zach Jackson tweeting about how he was in the slot. I did not hear about him making any plays, so they must have not went after him at all. Uh, Davis is bigger than my Accord, says Zach Jackson. Yeah, I've heard Jordan Davis is a mammoth of a human being. Makes you wonder who's bigger, DeJuan Jones or Jordan Davis? That'd be like King Kong versus Godzilla, right? Okay, what other stuff did he say? High level one on ones, Brown versus Emerson. Jalen Hurts is pretty good. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, at least we got to see a little. At least Greg Newsome did practice. That's good. Great to hear. Anything else? Are you concerned about Cade York? Starting to get there a little bit. Yeah. Unfortunately, but some people are going to be like, "Ah, he'll be fine." Yeah, he'll be fine until it's week 1 and we need him to make a field goal and he misses it. And then we lose the game because of it. Yeah, Denzel was going at it with Devontae. Those two were literally at war with one another. They went back and forth. Nope, it had an interception too, which was great. But yeah, overall, liked what I heard. Defense was eating out there. Like I said, if this defense stays healthy, we gonna be good. We are going to be just fine. Especially if the offense starts humming like I know they can. As long as the injury bug just stays away, we'll be good. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Nice little short little recap, about 20 minutes around there. Not too bad. Not a lot happened. I mean, the defenses just owned each other. I mean, the defenses essentially owned the other offenses. There was very little offensive game today. We'll see how it goes tomorrow though. By the way, tomorrow Cade York, I guess, will be kicking. So let's hope and pray that he actually looks good. Because if not, we might have to have a conversation about possibly getting a new kicker. Hate to think about it, but at this point, you might have to start bringing it up because we can't have a kicker that can't make kicks in the regular season. Well. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got, guys. We're going on 20 minutes. It's pretty much as long as I wanted to go. 30 with the tools we got. Oh, yeah. 24 a game. I think this offense can average about 30 points a game around there when they start humming around. Oh, yeah. Yep. It's very possible. Yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Figured I'd go live for a little bit, talk about the joint practice. Again, it was a very quiet day. Browns beat writers didn't post much. They didn't post any videos or anything. Otherwise, I'd post them. What about the Eagles? Nah, because of course, if I were to post an Eagles beat writer thing, it'd be showing positive for the Eagles. It'd be their players beating our players. I didn't see any videos of the sacks or anything. And you gotta be careful when you post stuff from Twitter because if you post it from the Browns official account, that's technically NFL owned stuff. So they could get you for that. But if you post it from a beat writer, that's fair play. A lot of people probably don't even really know that. If you're going to post videos or clips from a practice or something, I think you'd want to post it from the beat writers. You don't want to really post it from the actual Browns or NFL team account because that's NFL content. That's an actual NFL entity. If you post it from the beat writer, that's fair play. So We'll see how things go tomorrow. Hopefully, we have success and we maybe win another day of joint practice. Sweep both days of joint practice, right? Because that's what Eagles fans really care about, winning joint practices. At least that's what I've heard. I don't know if Eagles fans care about it as much as their beat writers do. But that's pretty much all I got. So I will see you all tomorrow. We'll be live for Reds and Guardians. And then I'll probably go live after that for day 2 recap. And yeah, hopefully, guys could stay healthy and hopefully Denzel's all right because he has an illness. Hopefully the concussion. Hopefully Jack doesn't have a concussion. And it sounds like Miles is all right, so that's good. Are you actually live streaming from the stadium, Rhea? Just tell me you're joking. Please tell me you're joking. Yeah, Rhea, I'm at the stadium. Look, I'm touching the stadium. Yeah. Uh huh. There's a sunset. The sun's been setting for like 5 months. You know. I know the green screen. I know. I got to get a. I'm gonna try and get like a ring light or something to get rid of the green screen thing behind me. Sometimes it actually doesn't. Sometimes you won't even see it. Oh well. That's gonna wrap it up, guys. I will see you all tomorrow for Reds Guardians, and again, I'll be live after that for day 2 recap of joint practices. And then, of course, I'll be live on Wednesday, probably for Reds Guardians game 2. Thursday, I'll be live for Eagles and Browns. So, see you then. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Browns. I'm out.